Здравствуйте, с вами Олегович, это канал Best Video Games, и мы продолжаем игру Morningstar. Так, надо найти генераторную. Я так думаю, что где-то вентилятор, генератор, блин. Сочетание слов. И вентилятор, генератор, попасть, шмопасть. Пропасть мне не нужно. Так, вот тут что-то, блин, подождите. Может тут что-то.
I can't use that to override the ventilator controls.
Перенастроить.
I can't use that. That's not the right. I can't use. I can't.
Чем же ее перенастроить-то, а?
I can't use.
Так, я могу лопатой ее перенастроить.
I can't use.
Ждите же тут.
Don't.
На всякий случай, думаю, проверю.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't use.
Так что он мне тут рассказывает? В консоли генераторной. Может, уже на корабле, что ли? Наверное, да. Я так думаю, что тут надо все дочухать. Ой, сори. Так, давайте вернемся на утреннюю звезду.
That's funny. The damage doesn't look as bad from out here. Anyway, there's no point in going back there until I have a charged power cell, some hibernation fluid, and a spare plasma injector.
Ах ты не хочу выражаться, кто? В генераторную, шминераторную, блин. Ой, господи. В генератор. Так я и так уже в генераторной. Что ты, пьяный? С помощью консоли, блядь. И так уже тут все подключал, что мог. Подождите, надо подумать.
That's not gonna destroy the crystal. Besides, I can't reach.
Ну-ка, подождите. А тут я не могу это вот.
I don't want to channel power into that.
Может, что-то тут.
I don't want to channel power.
Что-то тут чем-то можно.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to channel power into that. I don't want to channel.
Disable the gravity generator using the console in the generator room.
Так уже отключил. Что такое вот это?
Crystal is hovering above the shiny dome. The machine must be still generating a smaller local gravity field to keep the crystal afloat. Anyway, this seems to be the heart of it all. I think I need to destroy the crystal to get rid of this gravity generator for good.
Уничтожить надо. Так их... Подождите, блин. Вот видите, что тут надо было сделать. И случилась беда.
Yes? What is it?
I think we've got a problem here. What did you just do?
I shut off the gravity generator. Why?
Sensors just picked up airborne objects. I think you pissed off someone or something in there. I think they sent out drones to do recon over the area.
How many are there?
I don't know, a few dozen.
Did they spot you? What's their trajectory?
I don't think they've located the ship. Thank God we're on auxiliary power. Otherwise they would be all over me by now. Hang on, I got visual. Yep, they're flying drones. They're ignoring the ship, so we're good for now. But I don't know how we're gonna take off with these things in the air. They don't look too friendly.
Well, they aren't. We've seen the damage they can do. Remember that camp?
Right, so now what? You can't even get back to the ship.
I don't know. Give me a few minutes. I'll try to figure something out.
Okay, it's a miracle they can't pinpoint my radio signal.
Just lay low. I'll call you soon.
Так, что дальше делать?
Look around outside. Maybe you can find out something about these drones.
Осмотрись снаружи.
That wasn't here before.
Да-да, раньше этого не было. И что теперь?
It's not safe to walk around in the open desert with all those drones out there. I'll have to find...
Понял, все.
That wasn't here before.
Так, хорошо, давайте сюда тогда, наверное. Надо тут что-то делать.
Try to get rid of that stone head that's blocking your way to the outside. Use force if you have to.
Ага, примени их силу, да? Примени их силу, ну.
That one.
Сейчас применим.
That.
Где мой пруд?
That won't.
А лопата?
That won't.
Ну, блядь, хорошо, уговорили. Пистоль. И! Вот эти вот черти, да? О, щет.
Novak, are you seeing this? The stoneheads are the drones.
What? Then get out of there, quick!
Hang on. I don't think it wants to attack me. In fact, I don't think it can even see me.
Hey, then maybe none of them can detect you. You can walk back to the ship after all.
Sure. Would you take that bet?
No way.
Nor would I, so I'll have to find another way to get back.
And we have to figure out how to take off with all the drones in the air.
Right. I'll try to think of something. Pal out.
Try to disable that ventilator, and then crawl through the air duct. Maybe you'll discover something that will help you get back to our ship.
Ой, тихо, что там валялось? Так, иду я к вентилятору этой херне, что с него выпало.
It looks like it's scanning the area, but...
Так, но меня почему-то не заметил, да? Это меня тоже обрадовало, что он меня не заметил. И давайте этот вентилятор уже отключать, честно говоря.
I've overridden the ventilator's controls with the drone's controller, but the ventilator is still running. It looks like the board has power now, but it needs to send the appropriate commands to the ventilator's systems. I guess I should program it somehow, but there's no buttons on it. It's displaying an alien symbol. It's displaying an... I've overridden the ventilator's controls with the drone's controller, but the ventilator is still running. It looks like the board has power now, but it needs to send the appropriate commands to the ventilator's systems. I guess I should program it somehow, but there's no buttons on
я
it.
понял. А еще одну кнопку, где... Надо что, методом тыка теперь тыкать, блядь? Единичечка, элочка. 1 и L. Очень хорошо, что я сейчас там должен буду фигачить, блядь. Придумает, блядь. Так, 1 F L. 1 FL был, да? А подожди, а может там и 3... Хо-хо! О! 1 L FT, он так не может быть?
Nothing.
1 L F F T.
Nothing.
1 L палочка.
Nothing. Nothing.
Try to disable that ventilator, and then crawl through the air duct. Maybe you'll discover something.
I've overridden the ventilator's controls with the drone's controller, but the ventilator is still running. It looks like the board has power now, but it needs to send the appropriate commands to the ventilator's systems. I guess I should program it somehow, but there's no buttons on it.
Ну-ка, подождите-ка. Может, не надо?
I can't...
О! А то я пошел там уже мудрить. Что это значит?
It's display...
Блядь. Перепрограммировать, блядь.
Trying to disable that vent.
Все? На шару, короче, сделал.
Novak, check this out.
It looks like a hangar or a repair facility.
Probably. I don't think these drones are operational. I think I'm safe in here for now.
That's great, but sooner or later you need to get back here somehow.
Well, walking back is out of the question. I wish I could fly back to the ship like them.
Hang on. Maybe you can fly back.
Say what?
Well, this is a long shot, but can't you take one of those drones and fly back here?
Wait.
Да,
Do what
пролететь
now?
на дроне, блядь.
How big are these things?
About 3 meters tall.
I think you could fit inside.
No, Novak, this is crazy.
No, it's perfect and elegant. You just mingle with the rest of them and fly straight here. It's the perfect disguise.
Okay, I admit it. It sounds good. But trust me, it looks a lot more difficult from where I'm standing.
Well, that's kind of your problem.
Appreciate the empathy.
Do you have a better idea?
Well, no.
Well then,
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. Pal out.
Так, это что за груда
Looks
камней?
like someone wanted to make sure nothing gets through this door.
Да, а если я копну лопаткой? Так, это, конечно...
There's an entrance to a hidden room behind these heads. The weapons are useless. Looks like there's a few parts missing here. I think this is where the energy cell is supposed to go. I need that power for my ship. I'll have to find another source of...
Другой источник энергии.
I can't use...
Ну-ка, сейчас найдем, что нам там надо. Так. Я же тут еще все не пересмотрел. Так, есть энергетическая батарея.
Holy crap, this corpse is not human. It looks like it was stabbed to death. It's still warm, so it must have happened recently. Uh-oh, that means that whoever did this could still be around.
Да.
Looks like people have been hiding out here for a while. Long enough that they took the time to put together this bunk.
Так, понятно.
It's dry. There's a trail leading towards the exit, but then it suddenly stops.
Так, понятно.
Looks like someone was running diagnostics on this unit. It's a workstation with computer screens and all kinds of tools. I think someone was trying to figure out what these drones do and how they work.
Похоже, эти люди здесь военные не зря были, я так думаю. Они тут что-то разнюхивали. Так, чувак, тут мы что тебе дадим? Батарею.
I've installed the energy cell. Looks like they're...
Тихо.
Status display for power, weapons, flight control, and guidance. I don't need weapons, but I've got to bring the rest online before I can leave.
Так, я понял, сейчас подожди минутку, пока тут. Мне надо посмотреть, что это за дверь тут.
It's welded shut. Boy, someone really wanted to make sure nothing gets through this door.
Сейчас мы распаяем.
I managed to separate the two wings of the door. I've unwelded the two halves of the...
Что там, что там?
I've unwelded the two halves of the door.
Так, где мой этот любимый?
I can't wedge it. Finally.
Что тут? А, я открыл. Понял. Все. То, что вылететь надо еще отсюда.
Looks like there's a few parts missing here. I've installed the inner... The weapons are useless.
Так, что мне не
You
хватает?
need to make some room for yourself in that drone.
Обустроить место для себя? И как мне это сделать?
The weapons... Look... I've installed...
Обустроить место для себя, блядь. Придумает, елки. Ну подожди.
It's a workstation with computer screen. Looks... Holy... Looks like someone was running...
Да-да-да.
It's not safe to walk around in the open desert with all those drones out there. I'll have to find an... The drones are all gone.
Как же мне место сделать-то, а? Место... А мне это оружие надо убрать, точно, блядь, вот что.
I've removed the weapon. This is where the weapons used to be. This is where the weapon...
А я сам туда могу залезть?
You'll need to fix that drone's flight controller.
Looks like there's a...
Так.
The graph displays electromagnetic radiation and power output versus time. Everything looks normal. Status display for power, weapons, flight control, and guidance. I don't need weapons, but I've got to... That's no use. That's no use. That's no...
Тихо, сейчас найдем, что делать.
That's no... That's no... The graph displays electromagnetic radiation.
You'll need to fix that drone's flight controller.
Систему управления этого дрона починить. Ну и чё, блин? Я могу вот оружием починить.
That's no use. That's no use. That's no... That's no... That's no...
Что-то тут не то, блин.
I've installed the energy cell. Looks okay to me. Looks like there's a few parts missing.
Кажется, некоторых деталей не хватает.
I made some modifications, bridged the connections, and installed the servo controller. It's a mess, but it'll do the job. This is where the weapons used to be. I've installed a replacement. I can't use that as a guide.
А теперь?
The graph displays electromagnetic status display for power, weapons, flight control, and guidance. I don't need weapons, but I've got to bring the rest online before I can leave.
That drone still needs a guidance system.
The graph displays electromagnetic.
Так, система управления.
I hooked the makeshift scanner to the drone's systems. It's crude, but I think I'll be able to home in on our ship's location.
Так, теперь.
We've got power, flight control, and guidance all online. I got rid of the faulty weapons array, so now there's room for me in the drone. I think I'm ready to go. The graph We've got power. This is where the weapons used to be.
We need to figure out a way to deal with all the airborne drones. They're gonna be on us right after we take off. So scan that other one.
Ага, понял. Сканировать их в потайной
It's a
комнате.
workstation with computer screens and all kinds of tools. I think someone was.
Понял.
I don't want to put.
Сканирование, блин.
We need to figure out a way to deal with all the airborne drones. They're gonna be on us right after we...
I don't want to put that.
Подожди.
Looks like someone was. I don't.
Так, сейчас мы тут все варианты попробуем.
I don't.
Не могу понять, зачем это рыба, блин.
I don't want to put that there.
Так, что у нас тут осталось? Лопата.
I don't want to. I don't.
О,
I scanned this drone, and if I'm reading this thing correctly, they are vulnerable to EM discharges. Novak,
What's up?
look at this. This drone received a high-energy electromagnetic shock, and it knocked out its power supply. I think we can exploit this.
Hang on a second. Let me check something with the computer. Alright, I've got it. We can use one of the damaged engines on the Morningstar to create an EM pulse. The right engine still has some plasma in its buffer. Polarize it, and there's your EM pulse.
Okay, but how do we trigger it?
I haven't got that figured out yet. Anyway, you still need to get back here first, so we've still got time to think about that.
Well, all right. But let me know if you have something. Pal out. The graph displays electromagnetic radiation and power output versus time. There's a spike on the EM line, and the power line drops exactly. Looks like this drone is totally.
так, что нам предлагают?
Get back to the ship.
Полетели.
I push the stone head outside on the trolley.
Ух ты, как сняли. О, ёпта. Так, залазим внутрь. И погнали. Он не выпадет с этой херни, блядь.
Novak, I'm back. Get ready for takeoff.
Hey, you made it. Are you alright?
I'm fine, but I might have alerted the drones to our presence by breaking formation, but I don't know for sure. Don't start up the engine until I'm done with everything. I'll detach the engine from the ship so we can eject it after takeoff. Does the ejection system work?
Luckily, yeah.
Alright, I'll repair the main engine, repair the reactor, check to see if the algae sample can be used in the hibernation system, and detach the right engine.
Sounds great.
See you soon on board.
Так. Разбившийся дрон. Ага, войти на корабль. Ну что ж, с вами был Олегович, это канал Best Video Games. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, оставляйте свои комментарии. До встречи.